It's been a week since my last video. Actually, no, it's been more than a week. I think 10 days, which is quite a lot when we think about it, because that doesn't happen often. Today, as you can see, I'm starting off without much of a chatting, without preparation, without really thinking, because this is going to be intuitive kind of way of painting, and I hope to do some fun art journaling, colorful art journaling, something that will be just to relax myself, just to enjoy the process, and that's exactly my plan. I'm using acrylic paint, so I encourage you to do same thing. Use acrylic paints. You can use sponge, you can use brush, you can use your fingers, whatever works best for you. I have here old book. This is just old book about wines, and yeah, that's a previous page we've done. There's a video on it. I can give you this as a link at the end of the video, and you can have a look, and maybe it's something you didn't see and maybe you wish to see. So I'm thinking to just paint. Don't think, don't overthink. Just paint, Marta, just enjoy it. And I hope that this video will be short. Short enough, because I haven't painted for ages. It seems to be that the video didn't happen for ages. And going back to a video, it's quite difficult after time like that, to be honest. So yes, I hope to just have a little bit of fun. That's it. And I am trying basically to cover up my background, to have my pages pretty much covered when it comes to the images. I wish to get rid of my images. I wish to have my pages kind of abstract painted. That's exactly what's the plan. Well, there's no plan as such, but kind of a plan. I am kind of randomly using the colors. I really don't pay much attention to the colors I'm using. I have some greens and blue, some lime colors, some pink, turquoise, and I am just really randomly adding my colors, looking where else I could add it so it would be nice and interesting, that kind of way. I like what I see, I have to say, and as you can see, it didn't take much time and it didn't take much thinking from me in order to make something really abstract, nice looking. So grab your paints, don't overthink, and just go with the flow. And again, I am using a mix of different paints, which is, some of them are like this one. It's a Tiger paint from Tiger shop, which is very cheap, not crafty related shop, to be honest. So I'm using that, and I enjoy and love that color. It's really nice. Consistency wise and quality wise is great as well. So don't always look for super expensive products, and don't always think that the quality will be there just because the price is there. Not always. It's good to try and check it and test it for yourself. Okay. I love actually what I see. I really do. I really do. Now I'm thinking, why not to add a little different kind of shapes to our page. Maybe stenciling. What about stenciling? I like that idea. I have some stencils here. What color could be nice to add that? What about just a wipe and a bit of white or cream, or this one? Let's see. I think to do something like that. Let's wait and see what will this gives us. Maybe nothing, maybe something. I don't know. I have no clue. Again, the best is to try. If you're not too sure about something and you're asking me, would you think this would work? Well, sometimes I cannot tell you. I simply have no idea because I never tried it. And the best would be to use it yourself and try it. It seems that I'm washing off my paints and I can see my the design from underneath it of the book, which I really like. So let me just lift it and see. Ah, that is so beautiful, so nice. And I love the design, the accidental like, design happening there. We do similar thing here maybe. Similar, wow. That is nice. Now watch out your stencils, some of them are very delicate, so be very gentle about how you use it and press it. Oh yes, some of you may think why haven't I been around for more than a week with the videos. I was just not feeling great, to be honest. I still am not. Yeah, I just don't feel okay to give myself there to you to kind of I don't know, it's just something is happening and I just have to look after myself a little bit and check it out and so on and so on. So I hope you can be patient and forgive me if you wish me to be more around than I am. I probably will at some point, I hope. So yes, as you can see, I'm adding different color now just to see and play around. I'm gonna do same here with the green, maybe just a little bit and more. I wish you to don't look at my design as that this is the only way to go. Grab the stencil that you have and own. Just grab what you have and try to just use it, play with it, enjoy it, regardless of the shape, regardless how it is. It does not have to be exactly what I'm doing, I promise you. Now, oh wow, now that is absolutely amazing. While I posted a photo on my Instagram of what's happening and what is coming, everything dried. So now we can move on and do something different, and I thought to use maybe Distress Oxides, the new oxides you can see, and the new oxides from Tim Holtz. Yes, you can use them for art journaling, and I started to touch it there and I thought, you know what, that looks nice, so let's continue that thought and let's just add more of I don't have inking tool, I'll be honest, I really don't. I never invested to have that many, and I don't have sponges, I didn't buy them recently. So I'm using what I have and I'm gonna experiment and see what will happen if I actually will, okay, because they react with water, so they will nicely wash off and create a big mess, so don't do that. Keep on adding the way as I added. And that's it, without without the wipe basically. So I'm gonna just clean that off, that's okay, and I'm gonna redo my beautiful dots. I like those stencils because they are background stencils, they're good for everything. They are perfect for all the little additions to your project. So that's kind of what we have now. I like that. But I really feel like adding in more places. What will happen if I go directly? It would be fine if not that my surface is not really even here in the in the middle. I keep on doing that with my actually I can use that sponge, do I? Can I? I can. You can use just a makeup sponge, you can use a finger or professional sponge if you have. I like that. Let's add some more here maybe. Again, I am just following my intuition of where to add things. I'm looking, lifting and thinking, okay, maybe I wish to add something more, maybe it's too dark, too bright. So there's no such a rule as why did you add this there. I just follow up my feeling of when I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, you have to remember one important rule. It's always much easier to add things than take them away if it's too much. So we sometimes may catch ourselves and that we're just adding too much. We don't know when to stop, basically. So you have to be careful. Let's see this color. This one is Broken China. And I have this nice stencil with the lettering. Let's see what will happen. And maybe I have some other sponge. I do actually. I do have some other makeup sponge. So I will add this. I'm sorry. I still don't feel quite well. So if you hear me sniffing or coughing, that's just me. Oh wow, I like that. Can you see? I hope you can. Maybe because the color is so alike, that's why it's harder for you to see. Let me just bring the camera closer. Can you see? It's just a very nice, delicate addition, which is super. Okay, I wish to add something like that here as well. Yes, so if you hear me losing my breath or something, it's just I'm not myself really, but I know that you have missed my videos. I've missed you terribly, and I thought, you know what, Marta, just do something enough for what I feel, which is something nice and simple and something for everyone, nothing too complicated. So I'm hoping to create all those nice designs on the background, and that will help us to move on to the next step, I hope. Love that. Okay, let's leave this now and think for what else could be done. And I have a feeling that I would love to have a little bit of a more bright, more white things around. I don't know, it's just my feeling. Maybe yellow actually instead of bright. What about if we could add, I have some Delusions yellow paint. What if we add this yellow and brighten up the whole thing and just, you know, try to add it here and there. Now, the Illusions, they are very liquidish. They're not heavy-bodied paints, so it's nice because you're not gonna have too much texture, but they could go under your stencil and you may feel uncomfortable with that. So if it's like a blurry kind of effect, I really don't mind that. So it's up to your feeling towards you know, what sort of thing you wish to achieve, but any sort of liquid paint will be just giving you this smudgy, runny effect through the stencil. I really love that and I don't mind, so it's down to personal feeling. As you can see, this is catching now, this is bringing up a little bit, so I'm thinking something along those lines could be nice to be added here and there somewhere. Let's see. Let's see and find out whether it is good or not. You know, you can always cover it up if it's really bad, if you feel really uncomfortable with something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Of course it's not perfect. I'm far from perfect. We all are not perfect. Love it. Love it. What you think? I really, truly love it. I'm thinking to add more stenciling, but let me grab some more stencils. I found some nice stencils. Stencil with letters I actually don't remember. Where did I get that? I can't remember. And I'm gonna use black ink maybe, I thought. Why not? Why not? Because I do miss, and I'm gonna do upside down, I do miss a little bit of, what's the word? Definition, kind of. Yellow is probably not dry, but that's okay. Now I'm trying to be quite harsh and make sure that the wording will be visible enough. Like statement, kind of, you know. Statement? You probably do know better than me what that means. Yes. I'm glad I'm back today. Ah! Awesome? I think it's awesome. So to contrast that, to balance that, to make that all come together, of course, we do have to use it on that side. How? I don't know. Technically, the best would be to go opposite to it. So this corner, maybe here, and let's do that. But this time I'm gonna use my stencils not upside down, but actually ordinary, proper way, proper side. Yes, I've missed creating. I've done only little bits, bits and pieces. I was tired, and it's not even tired, it's just had no energy and pain in my muscles and stuff, so I didn't want to come here and deliver something that you wouldn't be happy with. I so much love you and respect you that I'd rather you to enjoy my videos and make sure that it's nice and it's super what I'm bringing you. So yeah, actually those are nice lettering, inspired, believe. Wow. So what do you really think about that, guys? Because I truly enjoy it, love it, adore it, actually, I should say. And that's not all. I think we could add more stenciling. I have another cool design, which is just a ordinary, what you call them designs, chevron, is it? Sherlock Holmes? You know what it is. I don't have to tell you, but let me grab something else. I have those two permanent inks. This one is Plum and this one is Hydrangea. I will use this one maybe. A blue. Seems to be matching the composition, the colors here. So I will use that with this stencil actually, I think. Oh, the color looks nice. I didn't choose that, it's like black, but it's not black. I didn't choose that, where is the, I'm thinking to check the color. I don't know, it's just, yeah, let's go for it, just gently. I didn't choose that ink match actually, as in general. I purchased it, but I haven't played with it much, so that's a nice way to grab all sorts of different tools that we have for ages. We purchased them, but somehow we have never used them. So yeah, now on top of that different colors, it changes the color and it looks really nice. Wow, wow, wow. Contrast kind of, I don't know, something tells me add them here. Okay, not too much, not too little. Just the perfect amount, and this is the problem. Where is that perfect amount and why? I don't know. That's probably what's called intuitive painting, I don't know. But that's how I kind of find it. Many times I do things, I don't know why. I don't know why they look good. I don't know why the composition goes well. just how it is sometimes. That's how it is sometimes. Now, a little touches here to contrast it. And what I love about using all sorts of different medium is that they don't, some of them are semi-transparent, like now, can you see? And you can still see other things through, which is absolutely amazing. And that's nice because we have all sorts of elements and focal points nearly, and they all nicely together. It's extremely busy here, but I don't think it's too busy, and I don't think that you may feel overwhelmed with it. It's just beautiful, colorful spread that technically, really, we could finish at that as it is. Few stencils, few inks, sponge, and acrylic paints. Really not a lot, to be honest. You can use whatever you have around. I'm thinking to stop the video, finish off cooking the soup, and come back and think, will I finish it off with something else here, or will I leave it as it is? So let's have a think about it. I thought that leaving the page without title, without something, would be just not right. So trust yourself. That's my title, and I think it's perfect. Trust your instinct when it comes to creating. Trust your inside gut that you have, that it can be done. It could be amazing. Just do it. And I'm using thickers, and I'll show you now. They are them sort of thickers, stickers of the letters basically, and I choose to go with the white since it's already black here, and I think white will be just nice. So yourself. And I'm going, as you can see, backwards here because it's a long title, so trust your R. And it's just easier to add something, and I'm not really precise. Yourself, A-O-O-U. Not easy to do it backwards, no. You. O. And Y. Yourself. And I can fix my trust now. It's a different writing, but I think I didn't have enough letters of the same, but I think, oh, actually that's too long. But I think it just gives this quite interesting look, I believe. Trust yourself. Now I can press them. These are holding better than these, but I can press now. And ta-dam! I think we are done. Our intuitive, I'm gonna Google that, 2 seconds. Yes, intuitive painting journal page is done, and I truly loved it, enjoyed it, and it was quite simple, fast, and you don't need any special techniques to know how to make this kind of spread fun, colorful. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I promise you to give at the end of this video maybe a link to this spread, a different one with the decoupage napkins, a completely different type of art journaling, but interesting equally. I am quite proud of that, knowing that it's always so hard to be back to you after a break in the recording, and 10 days, I think it's very long, and I haven't done that for very long, so it was quite nervous for me today, but I hope it was fun for you to see me for this short while, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you let me know. And please do tag me to your projects. I would love to see them. And when I mentioned to you that I am adding my projects to Instagram, that's exactly what you can find them on my Instagram. Different sort of things, sneak peeks, little projects, or projects that are not on Facebook, not on YouTube. And also I can promise you to watch the space on my Facebook page. I'm gonna do a live show probably this week or next week. Most definitely watch this phase, because I will have huge announcements soon this week actually, and show you something interesting, pretty I hope, something that many of you was waiting for a long time, and I just hope my health will allow me to do so. So yes, I will finish at that, wrap up at that. My intuitive painting, my intuitive journaling gets done. Do your own, you will love it, love it, love it, I promise you. I know what it looks like. It looks like carnival. It looks like a carnival now. Can you see that? A carnival, a colorful, a little in the summertime, a carnival. That's exactly. I was thinking, looking at this page, thinking what it reminds me of, and now I know. And I know what I'm missing. A white spots maybe would be nice, or no, for a change, no white splashes. Either of which, I will send you lots of hugs and lots of warm wishes for the best health for you or for yourself, so you'll be able to create as many awesome projects as you wish. Till then, next time, oh yes, and don't forget to hit the little bell button next to subscribe button, because you may not see all of the notifications of new videos. So yes, stay tuned for more soon, I hope, but yeah, not tomorrow, most definitely. I need a rest after this. I love you loads, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.